You're welcome back. This is Newsfile. It's your most authoritative news analysis platform, and here on Newsfile we put Ghana first. I read the introduction to my take to you, and then you read it later on my joyonline.com. Samson's take, I title it Domeleve-why corruption thrives in Ghana. Many still cannot process Auditor General Daniel Domeleve's principle stance that denies his son the chance even to tender his application for a job he is qualified for. He cancelled, or shall I say, prevented his son from applying for employment in the Ghana Audit Service. Reason? I am your father, and as long as I remain head of this institution, you are disqualified. He told him, well, as always, I hosted the NCCE's National Dialogue on the theme Public Accountability, Abuse of Office. I asked the question, but like many, I did not expect that disclosure in response. He tried to be nice, explaining further when I asked if this was fair. He said his son will not be disciplined by those he will be working under when he goes wrong or does the wrong thing. But this is a man who has worked with the World Bank and knows this is the legal culture and not a matter for one's discretion. We are surprised, and many criticized him because we typically will argue that no law specifically forbids it, and so it is okay. Truth is, we conveniently like to take our laws on the face while rejecting and pretending to be unaware of the socio-cultural, moral, and prudential considerations and wisdom behind those laws. The Bible says in 1 Thessalonians 5:22 that to avoid all appearances of evil, that's what the Bible asks us to do, avoid all appearances of evil. This, for the obvious and good reason, is a major thrust of our anti-corruption and conflict of interest laws and rules. Read our own anti-corruption or conflict of interest rules made by Shraj, and you find out it is before Parliament to be transformed into a law, and you find out it is just the appearance of the wrong we must learn to avoid. When we say in the court that justice must not only be done, but must be manifestly and undoubtedly seen to be done, this is exactly what we mean. When we passed also a rule in the presidency, and we asked that ministers and appointees should avoid the appearances of impropriety, this was all we meant. The question boils down to values. The reason corruption thrives in this country is that we either do not have the values, or we twist the values about how to avoid corruption. Thank you. My take is available for your reading. Let me